Whether you're composing an email, running a meeting, or presenting in front of hundreds, maybe even thousands, your job as a presenter and as a leader is to captivate and inspire your audience. I'm Ed Gabrys, Managing Vice President at Gartner, and I help Gartner clients tackle difficult leadership problems like politics, communications and storytelling, and how to be a more persuasive leader. Today, I'm going to show you how to be a better communicator by being able to captivate and inspire your audience with 4 simple words. And then we'll leave you with a guide you can download to get you started. So to go beyond simply sharing information, to be more compelling than complete, here's a guide that can help you simplify the complex and make even the mundane extraordinary. It just boils down to 4 words: claim, connection, evidence, and action. Now, this serves as a great editing tool. So the first thing I want you to do is get your ideas down on paper or an email. And it's perfectly fine if you want to dictate your thoughts into a word processor, whatever works for you. The goal is simply to lay your ideas out in front of you. Now let's begin with the claim. Engaging communications start with a bold claim. Review what you've written and examine all of your claims. Aim to refine those that are vague and remove those that are irrelevant. You're going to focus on the ones that are most relatable and most relevant to the actions, ideas, and behaviors you want your audience to adopt. If you're unsure what a claim is, it's essentially a statement asserting that something is the case. So, a simple example. The report needs to be on my desk by Friday is a claim. However, we're searching for claims that anchor your entire argument and, importantly, provoke interest. Being provocative doesn't mean being sensational, but rather presenting a claim that makes your audience lean in and think, well, that's interesting. Tell me more about that. For instance, something as simple as, we can improve this process's efficiency by 30%, can be provocative to an audience who values efficiency as a key success factor. Maybe it's easier if I show you a poorly constructed claim. Here's one. We aim to enhance our digital transformation program's effectiveness and efficiency, ensuring a paradigm-shifting, value-creating, out-of-the-box approach. It's vague, it lacks substance, it's filled with business speak, and frankly, it's just lazy. Unfortunately, it's the sort of thing we hear far too often. So remember, focus on making claims that are relatable, relevant, and provocative. Avoid overcomplicating things or using jargon. Your claims should be clear and engaging and invite further inquiry and interest. Once you've refined your claims, limiting them to only those worth sharing, link them back to your audience. This step, connection, turns a claim from an abstract idea into a tangible benefit. It emphasizes the importance of making your communications both personal and directly relevant. Let's go back to the 30% process improvement claim. Imagine connecting that to an audience of executive leaders by saying, not only will we see a reduction in time and resources, but our teams will also experience less stress and more satisfaction. In turn, this can improve the company's value proposition in the job market. Connection links your ideas to the audience's experiences, making the message not only heard, but felt. Now I know, this may seem obvious, yet it's often overlooked. It's an oversight that can stem from the cognitive bias curse of knowledge. Now this is where experts like you forget what it's like not to know what you know, leading to the use of jargon and to assumptions about the audience's understanding. So make sure your audience knows why they should care. Next, back up your claim with compelling evidence. While facts and data are vital, they are rarely engaging on their own and are often overlooked by those with opposing views. Effective evidence combines personal stories, anecdotes, metaphors, and other narrative devices along with data, making your message relatable and credible. It's combining the best of both worlds, story and data, engaging both head and heart, resonating both emotionally and intellectually. Now, finally, every claim should lead to an action. Your communication should drive your audience toward a clear directive or invitation for engagement. This marks the point where the transformation or change you've been guiding them toward becomes real. Your goal is for your audience to leave with new ideas and actions essentially changed by your message. If you want to see an example of this, consider Steve Jobs' 2005 Stanford commencement speech. Jobs artfully weaves together 3 personal stories, each serving as a claim, such as the impact a calligraphy class made on his influence over computer typography. It connects each claim to the graduate's imminent transition into the wider world, emphasizing the value of passion and intuition. He offers evidence from his own life stories, from dropping out of college to being fired from Apple. And this showcases how his experiences were pivotal to his success. Ultimately, his speech culminates in a powerful call to action. Stay hungry, stay foolish. It's a simple checklist to ensure your communications are effective, engaging, and impactful, containing the necessary claims, connecting with the audience, providing sufficient evidence, and clearly stating the desired action. If you found this useful and you'd like to captivate and inspire your audience, visit Gartner.com to download our action plan to help you make a fast impact in your new executive role.